Hello, everyone. In between episodes, I just left the game run a little while, and was trying to bring in more people because we were going to need a lot more workers in the next couple episodes. But that's also seriously threatening our food supply here. So I think I'm going to have to add another farm. I want it to be irrigated, of course. I didn't really want to. I wanted to wait and move all the farms over here. Wanted to move all the farms over here eventually. So I didn't really want to build anymore until we had to, but we're going to have to. Oh, let's hook up the water. Ground level? Yeah, it is. Yes. Okay. You know what? I want to. Vegetables and potatoes just aren't going to cut it anymore. So we have wheat. I'd like to get some wheat going. Corn. Actually, let's get some corn going. They can cook that right away or eat that straight out of there. Wheat has to be processed. Yeah, we'll get some wheat going. Some soybeans. And I think probably some veggies, right? I'm pretty sure. I don't know which one we're lower on, but I'm guessing it's actually vegetables. They're about the same. That's all right. Once we get here, let me show you this. Once we get oh, I better build this actually before we run out of food. Let's see. So once we get corn and then bread in here, which is why we're growing the wheat, we're likely going to go through a lot less potatoes. So what I'm thinking here, probably take this one out and make it wheat as well. Yeah, just for now. This says, yeah, soybeans too. Okay, so we're going to need a place to store both wheat and soybeans, so I guess we'll put that down here. Just for now. Always pressing the wrong button. That will be... That will be soybeans for soybeans. All right, and then this one will be wheat. Actually, want to rotate that one around. No, had it right the first time. This one's going to be wheat. And the reason it's going to be wheat is because we're going to start actually producing some bread. Actually, so we need, I think, two of these into one of those. Two of these into two of those. Wheat turns into flour plus animal seed. Okay. Two of these. That's going to come out to a box. But we need a box because this will fill up, but I don't want a massive one. I just want a little one here for flour, I think. Flour's in this box. Yes, it is. Okay, and then out of there we'll need a baking unit. Two baking units, right? Yes, two baking units. That will also need water. Of course it will. Flip that like that. There. There. Okay. let's just belt all this up. So, U-shaped, I'm assuming? Yes. Okay. Flat conveyor, I believe. What else did I put out? Animal seed, right? Let's see. Storage for animal seed. Actually, let's just get a big storage because we're going to need a lot of it later. Not right away, but later. Try to keep this kind of tight, I guess. It is going to have to go one high, though. Yeah, let's just move it out here. Okay. U shape for that one, I think. Built this too close together. Conveyor. I want to go in there. There we go. Okay, U shape. All right, now flat conveyor here. I don't water in the bowl. This will come out to a big box. We're gonna keep a lot of bread. Assuming that's flat conveyor. Yes. Water. How much water? That doesn't use water. Okay. That does. Which is 16 water. Yeah, a little pipe is fine. Sometimes it's like these pipes are kind of amazing. Sometimes they are just annoying, right? All right, water for that one. Water for that. Okay. And Unity built all this. Finally, we're getting some wheat over here. So, all right. So we need a corn and a bread. Keep it almost all the way full. That'll be bread. Okay. 6 month supply. Corn in it. That'll help a little bit. Soybeans next, unfortunately. Okay. All right. So we got bread. Will be coming out here very shortly. Bread. You can't do wheat and soybeans, right? Yep, soybeans. Okay. All right. So that should help our food supply. I won't fix it overnight, but I think it'll actually come a long way towards increasing our supply. These are getting low though. So 5 months just with corn, it should go up quite a bit. Like I said, corn and potatoes are actually on the same thing, but so it's because we have corn and potatoes on the same thing. Once it goes in the food market, it should lower. Like once this goes in there, it'll lower the potato. Right now they're using 27.4 out of 60. They maybe has to wait a month actually. I think it might. Fortunately, we don't have fruit yet. If we did, we could seriously relieve the vegetable demand. Oh, that's why. Corn. That would help. This one needs to be bread. Delivered there eventually. Okay, see that went from 20 something down to 13.7. So makes a huge difference just having two. And once bread gets in there, both of those will go down also. So we should be completely fine on that. Should go a long way towards increasing our supply anyway. Picked up, yeah, somebody picked up here. All right. So now that that's done, let's see. I actually want to wait a little longer. We're researching advanced smelting now. And then after that, I think is the big crusher. So I actually want to wait until those are researched before I do this. So I think I'm going to cut here and come back after, hopefully the food will stabilize a little bit, but we'll come back after we have those two researched. Because I want to redo this and move it all over here. And then I'll redo this as well. But I want to get all that over here and to get that ready, and then we'll do recycling over here. Is the plan. So I'll be back here in a minute. All right. So our food supply is growing slowly, ever so slowly, but it's going. And then our guys here are not keeping up with the copper. I'd like to do. What it was is I actually, before the end of last episodes, I paused this because there was a bunch of trucks waiting here to put that in, and then I forgot I paused it, so we actually ran out of iron, and then all this in both of these storages, so because of electronics here. So anyway, they're catching up now, but it's going to take them a while. But so let's see here. What I want to do here, so I want to explain this a little bit. So if you have, I mean, you probably already know this, but if you don't know this, this blast furnace one, it takes 24 copper ore to make 24 molten iron. But in the blast furnace two, it takes 36 crushed iron plus some limestone to make 48. So it's a much better ratio. And we'll use a lot less of this, so it'll take stress off our trucks. And we'll do the same thing over here with copper. It'll take a lot of stress off over here. But I want to build all. I don't want to. I'm going to build this, but I'm not like we don't. We have 4 and 4 here. I'm only going to do like 3 and 2 over here. Right now, I'll build 4 and 4, but I mean I'll plan 4 and 4, but I won't build them all. Because once we go into this, it should be pretty easy to keep up. And then I want to see, we're going to put a large storage out here for iron. I want to put it right here in this corner. And that is going to come out to a crusher large. We can crush 216 into 216, so it's 1-to-1 in the crusher. That looks like it. Now we're definitely going to want a fast belt. That can only hold 200, so we'll actually want to upgrade that to an even better one as soon. And then we want to come out here and split into 2 different. We'll figure out that though once we figure out where we're going to put everything. So let's see here. Blast furnace 2. Now this is also going to take some limestone, so we're going to need to get some limestone up here too. That water pipe's going to go away eventually, but we're just going to plan it right now, and then we'll move it where we actually want it. Okay, that'll need a stack. All right, so it's going to put out 48. One molten core still holds 48, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, its throughput's 120. All right. Actually, let's not put that out yet. Let's put... All right, so we want metal caster 2. That'll take 24, so we still need 2 of these. Yeah, I know it's going to be like a little squiggly. Uh, Alright, and then this will be the steel started over here. No, it's not going to be steel, it's going to be the iron. I already messed that up, it was going to be steel. So iron here. Let's see. It's actually it for iron, isn't it? Yeah. I'm probably going to move these out a little bit. Steel is bigger, so let's make it steel. don't want them that close together either. I really need to learn the keyboard shortcuts, don't I? 3 apart ought to do it. And rotate the. Copy that. This one, yeah, they're both gonna use scrap first and then ore second. We'll set up scrap here pretty soon. That's one of my plans soon too, which will also cut back drastically on the amount of iron and copper we're using. Now steel comes out to a cooled caster 2. So this puts out 48. That uses 24. Okay. Oh, not metal caster 2. Cooled caster 2. Yeah. Comes out to an oxygen furnace 2. There we go. 48 to 48. That's better. I don't want to have the spaghetti with the slag this time either, so I'm putting them farther apart. Now that puts out 24, and then it goes to a cool caster. I like to keep these in line. Kind of like to move that back one more. Okay, that's going to be good enough though. We can just copy this. For steel. Cut. Copy. We're going to move all of this. All right. These in. I think that's where we're going to want it. Pretty sure. Okay. So then we're going to need 2 more storage. We're going to want them all the way back here, I'm pretty sure. All right. And we'll get the molten channel belts. Easiest ones first. Okay, multi-channel done. Easy one. All right, now over here, we're going to copy these. So I guess we're going to go over here. Oh, I did want that over there. Okay, that's better. All right, and then we'll move. Yeah, I think that's where I had it. Sure. I want to move these back just a little. These need stacks. Yes, those need stacks. Okay. I need to get water and oxygen in there. So water I'm going to get from over here. Bring water in 3i. And we're going to want a big pipe. I guess it's going to let me. Figures. In there. Yeah. I want to go right on here so trucks can still get in here. Okay. I don't want water down the middle. I want it here. As long as you can hook up. Okay. It's a little odd, but it's in there. All hooked up anyway. Alright, and then we're going to want oxygen out at level 2. Let's see. I guess I do belts real quick. I want these to be good belts. They're going to come over to the iron. They're going to come. Oh, I want to put a box in here. Why did this one? The rest of them aren't. Okay. Why it works like this, but it didn't work the other way. But whatever. All right, now this is going to go to a box, though. Big box. Later on, we're probably going to want to upgrade that belt, so big deal. Belt to go. Actually, okay, good deal. All right, and then steel. Have to go one high. Have to go to a box as well. Do you want that one over? At least one over, maybe two over. Here. That's all right. Oh, come on. And then a bridge. Oh, the bridge isn't going to fit. Why am I not surprised? There we go. Just barely, but it does. All right, that one's going to be iron. Steel. The flag is next, it looks like. Taking slag up to there. Probably should put it on this side, huh? Okay. We don't really need a big one for slag, but yeah, why not? Build for the future, right? Build for the future. Shake. Yeah, so we can get away with one. How much slag is put out? Everything but the end feed, I'm pretty sure. Slag, where is slag? There it is. It's empty. Oh, nice thing about having a giant one is we can keep it right in the middle. All right, so out here. That is everything but the end. These take limestone as well, so we'll use limestone. Oh, we're gonna put it in the middle anyway. Limestone. Well, also gonna be iron ore crushed. Oops. Yeah, no infeed to that or outfeed at all. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put a fast one in here. Pretty sure the trucks will still be able to reach that. 90% sure. Put a bridge, little one. That actually, let's start getting this filled up. That's going to be iron ore. Delivery. Be iron to crushed iron. Get them delivering that. Out of red parts. Better remember to do that. Actually, no available mine. Oh, coal's getting low. Fix this real quick. Yeah. Mine away, people. Mine away. That one didn't. All right. I'm going to cut back in here in a minute when I have more parts to make sure these get built so I can know when because I'm going to have to cut this water line and shut that off to actually start this. So I'm going to cut out here and be back in a minute, guys. All right. So I went through and quick built our storages here and this iron belt. The iron is not keeping up at all, but that's basically because we were putting all that iron in here. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish belting this up and then I'm going to start at least a couple of the iron up. So we're going to put, let's see, U-shaped conveyor. Going to need to be a conveyor 2, actually. It's going to come in at ground floor for the coal. All right. Come all the way down. I went the middle one, right? Yeah. That's on ground level. All right, then on level 1, I want to bring, yeah, it's a U-shape also. I want to bring limestone in on level 1. There. All right, the iron, I want to bring it. I can use cheat belts for this. Is the way I'm going to do it. So I could just use a fast belt. I'm just going to use a fast belt. Okay, do it one time. All right, so that's going to come up to 3 though. 2 rather. Oh. Same thing over here. Why is there a squiggle? There should not be a squiggle. That is annoying. There wasn't a squiggle on that end. Why is there on this end? Oops. That's why I went up 3 instead of 2. That would explain it. Alright, now I want to quick build all of these belts here. Now, I'm going to build 2 of these. I want to quick build the ones in the middle that they can't get to with a truck. I think everything else should be good, so I'm just going to unpause this and let the trucks build this. It'll take them a while to actually get enough parts to do that. So I'm going to do the same thing over here once I get steel up and going. But steel, we're good. We got plenty up here. So I'm actually going to delete this entire steel setup. I don't want to delete that water pipe. No, okay, I can because steel's the only thing that uses water. Do this fast, I guess. They can actually move that copper over there, which would be nice. Alright, so that is the idea, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. I'm going to need to tear that completely out and then put new in, because I want it in the same place. So I'm going to start working on that while they build these, and then and while I get these built here too. But and then I will come back when it's all done and all up and running. So I will see you guys soon. All right, everyone. So this was actually easier than I expected and harder than I expected. So I was able to just upgrade everything in place here and then just build 4 more of these and fit them in there rather easily. That was the easy part. The hard part was that this uses sand, so that let my sand run out for concrete. And then coal was having an issue, so I've had to dug down just to keep them digging coal instead of rock and dirt and everything. And then on top of that, that caused fuel issues, and we're getting low on fuel over here. Getting low on oil over here anyway. So I had to come up here and build another oil thing because we were actually not making enough rubber anyway. So building another oil thing up here prevents us from needing to build another rubber thing down there. Just use the oil faster. And then we started having water problems. So this water table down here was starting to run out. It was down to about 1,000. So I built these, and then I built a little temporary water thing here just to pump some water in here to be able to shut these pumps off. 2 pumps, it's actually gaining. So with 3 pumps, it's pretty much stays even. 4 pumps, it starts losing water. So that's where we're at. We're gaining water here in the ground every time it rains. And then you'll notice here I've got 2 of these steel running. I haven't built these because we don't need them yet. And then I've got 3 of these iron running because 2 of them just couldn't keep up. So I did build 3 of them. But we're actually doing okay except for coal. Coal was a problem a little while ago, and like I said, I had to start digging down. So now coal's getting caught up. And then let's see. Other than that, I think we're okay. I upgraded the ship as well. Ship's upgraded now. But we need to start getting in more people for our next few builds. And that's going to mean, because I don't even have enough workers to man the ship at this point. But that's going to mean food. I don't know how we're going to deal with food to do that. We have to do that. So we're probably going to have to build some more farms. I hate to do it. I hate to build more farms down here, but probably going to have to. And just probably 2 more. And then eventually we'll be able to move them over here, and we'll get greenhouses soon anyway. But we got to, next episode, we have got to get recycling up, because that's going to seriously cut down on the amount of iron and copper that we're using. And then I'm having issues with water here too, so I need to get that water plant that I was going to build up here and pump that down here. And then build a couple more farms. Let's see, what else? Something else I wanted to do next episode, but I can't remember, so I'll figure that out though, and then I'll get that figured out in between episodes. But alright guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.